CJ came from McCook, and we had three good players from McCook. We had Brent Custer, and we had Scott Bruhall, and we had CJ. We actually really had a good team that year, so before we had qualifying, I didn't know that much about CJ, but the more I got to know him, the more consistent that he was. Golf is an interesting sport. You either do or you don't, and you have an opportunity to prove yourself on the golf course.
Number one thing with him is just consistency. He, driving, his iron shots, his putting, his scrambling. We had a nickname for his scrambling, which I probably can't share. His just consistency of his game. I mean, I don't think he'd wow you like, oh, what an amazing driver. He just was so good at everything that just made his scores consistent as well.
In golf, you have to have a calmness to yourself. You can't have a lot of ups and downs. And we all want to hit perfect shots in golf, but unfortunately, that's not possible. So if CJ hit a bad shot, it didn't bother him. He didn't really hit very many bad shots, so that was a credit to him. But I would say the calmness, he was very competitive, but he didn't let his personality get in the way.
Just so steady. He never got too high or too low. Actually, I was just watching the FedEx Cup this weekend. It reminds me a lot of Dustin Johnson, where you couldn't really tell if he was having a bad round or a good round. Like if you're a spectator and you're just watching him, because he always was so consistent with his demeanor and never let things bother him too much.
At that time, UNK was in the RMAC conference, and we won a couple of championships, and he was a runner-up. And we also were in a tough NCAA grouping, and Grand Canyon usually was the champion of our district. But we were very competitive. He exemplified what we were looking for in a good collegiate career. And he did have a good collegiate career. Have been a lot of good players in the past, but CJ kind of stands out among all of them.
If you ask, anybody that plays golf in Kearney, for sure they know CJ Farber's name. Really, any top amateur in Nebraska, they would know CJ. Congratulations, your accomplishments on the course were amazing, so consistent. You definitely deserve this recognition of being inducted into the Hall of Fame.